In this video, I will be demonstrating how you can somewhat improve the sound quality of an overly compressed, poorly mastered song. In this case, it is Map of the Problematique by Muse. I think it was mastered by Vlado Mella, a man who really should know better. The first thing I need to deal with is clipping, so I open up Declipper 2.5. Right, now this song is clipped so badly, this really does need to be set to maximum here. Detailing also quite high, not sure entirely if I know what that does. Click OK and wait for it. Whoa! Normally when you run a declipping software you can see a line with spikes sticking out of it. This one just can't see a line. Just constantly clipped. Now all that's made it extremely quiet, so the next thing I need to do is actually recompress the audio, but at a much saner level and without clipping the audio. So I'm going to process, normalize. I'm going to do it at, set it to 13, I already know 13 is about right for this song. Once you already know what needs to be done for the one song, you can create a batch which should be good for the whole album, at least most of the tracks on one album. Here we go, it's been recompressed again. It's still much quieter than it was, and this could be done last if you like, but I prefer to do it as a second stage so I don't end up with a waveform that's constantly hitting 0 dB. So the next step is actually reduce the volume so I can add the additional effects that I need to complete the process. Taking off 5 decibels there. Right, now the final process is going to be a program called Dominion, which tends to have an effect on the bass. So before I run that, I'm going to give it a slight bass boost. I go into Dominion Signal Modeler, link in the sidebar. Right. It's a pretty powerful piece of kit. I'm gonna be. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but it does. And good thing to do is keep pressing the preview button and just see what suits you. Also, the HF details thing. It's a nice little touch to this. Seems to rebuild some of the detail that was lost in the clipping. It's important not to go too mad with this. It's important not to go too mad with that software. If you turn up the settings too high, it can have a detrimental effect to the sound quality. Right, and the last thing I need to do is to peak level normalize. It's important, but it can actually be detrimental to sound quality, being too quiet as well as being too loud. That's why the compression stage was second. If I use the compression stage now, I'd end up with a waveform which looked quite a lot like the second stage. I'm not sure that really affects the sound quality, but prefer to have it like this. And we're done. All that's left to do is to save the file.